Hey guys, so this will probably be video, number 3 or 4 tonight. This is gonna be the last one for me. I am freezing my balls off. It is 17 degrees tonight. It is freezing. Um, I've been out here since, uh, shit, I want to say like since 8 a.m., cutting trees, clearing the property, swapping lights, messing with bulbs, and recording videos, and all of that's fun stuff. So I hope you guys appreciate the videos that I've been doing. This last video, uh, ooh, look, I changed the bulbs to clear mercury vapor bulbs. Um, I know I said I wasn't going to do it because the white light is just better. It's just more visible. Um, but you know what? Who cares? Um, the light output drop is not drastic. It is, noticeable. I can tell. But if I need more lights, I have floods on the house, which I usually turn on anyway. So, um, anyway, moving forward. So I got those two mercury vapors going. I got the third one over here. Tomorrow, I might make another video replacing that 150 HPS with the 175 mercury vapor that I have coming in the mail. Now, that 175 mercury vapor is a bucket light I haven't seen yet. I've seen the small ones from Regent. I've seen the larger ones from GE. I've seen the really old ones that have like clips instead of screws for the reflector lens and cover or whatever. But I haven't seen this one that's coming in the mail. It's a bucket light, but the bulb is tilted. It's like slanted sideways. To be honest, a bulb like that is probably going to have more light downward than it will outward because it's slanted like that, which means the back of the bulb is probably going to be up against the reflector, of course, and it's going to probably point more light down than outward. We'll see. I'm going to test it with my lux meter and, compare it to my other fixture. So, on to these two. It is not that bright, so let me lock the brightness, adjust it. There, that's better. That's about what it looks like to me. So, of course, not that green. It's more like a bluish green color. But anyway, so the purpose of this video is to prove somebody who posted on my channel a while ago wrong. Somebody mentioned that the clear bulbs are better than the DX phosphor coated bulbs. And he said the reason why is because the phosphor coating, I guess, deteriorates over time. And the clear bulbs obviously don't have that, so the frosted bulbs lose their light output quicker. I don't know if that's true or not. And then he also said that the coating also blocks light, so the clear bulbs are superior. I mean, it made sense, I believed it. So, however, the white light is just a higher CRI is better for visibility. So this is the reason why LEDs, and I'm going to admit this, LEDs are better than HIDs as far as visibility goes. The high CRI on an LED, so let's say you have 3,000 lumens on an LED bulb, like a corncob bulb, right? And then you got 3,000 lumens on an HID bulb. If the HID has 20 CRI, like high pressure sodium does, or like a clear mercury vapor bulb does, and the LED has a 90 or 95 CRI, the LED is going to be brighter. And the reason why is because the human eye perceives a white light. You see objects better in a white light than you do in a green light or in an orange light or in a red light. So white is better for the human eye, okay? Now, that's why an LED will seem brighter. That's why metal halide with a higher CRI is better than a HPI with or HPS with a lower CRI. The only problem with metal halides is they lose their intensity over time very quickly. So anyway, so the point of this video is I have a lux meter in my hand right now, right here. The lux. And to be fair, okay, the front bulb is a brand new bulb, okay, and it is a newer style bulb, one of the shorter arc tubes, but it still claims 78 or 7900 lumens. The bulb in the back is one of the bulbs that took off of these original fixtures right here, and that bulb looks old, but the arc tube is perfectly clear. And the previous owner said for 10 years they didn't have the lights on. The fixture was also burned out. So because of the clear arc tube, because of the color of the light from my eyes being a bluish green color and not just like a faded green, I have a feeling that that bulb is still pretty good. So, but tomorrow I'm going to be purchasing 2 brand new Sylvania bulbs, the older style ones. And I'm going to do this comparison again. So anyway, excuse me, it's cold, so I got the sniffles. So the brand new bulb, when I had that one on by itself, the lux meter in the hottest spot, I was moving, left, right, trying to find the best spot. The hottest spot, the CRI was like 8.8. 8.7. I did see 9 tick on there for a brief second. Now, when I had the Westinghouse bulbs on there, the Westinghouse bulbs I use are 8900 lumens, so they advertise 1000 lumens brighter. And those 8900 lumens, when I checked it with a lux meter, the lux for one Westinghouse bulb was like 10.3 or 10.4. So it's brighter. 8.7 to 10.4, that's almost 2 points right there. And 2 points in that low of a category, or that that low in the single digits, that's like 20% difference. So the coated bulb is 20% brighter. Now, to be fair, this fixture down here that I just put in tonight, I put in one of those Lowe's GE bulbs, the cheap ones, with the shorter arc tube that have like a 20,000 hour instead of 24,000 hour life. Brand new bulb. That bulb was reading, because the fixture is lower, mind you. These fixtures are 30 feet in the air. This one is like 16, 17 feet. So that bulb was reading a 45 or so lux rating. This clear bulb is a brand new, bulb from like the 90s, so it's not one of those short arc tubes. It's a longer arc tube. This brand new bulb over here, the CRI was 34. So 34 versus 45, that's a huge difference in the CRI as far as percentage goes. So I know I don't have this on camera to prove it to you, but it's very hard for me to, hold the lux meter, switch the bulbs, wait 5 minutes, 5 or 10 minutes for them to warm up. It's just not practical. So you're going to have to take my word for it. I don't know how to edit videos, so I need to learn how to do that. So I guess I'm one of those millennials that are just stupid when it comes to computers. So, but anyway, the lux rating for the frosted bulb was 45. The lux rating for the clear bulb was 34. So clearly the lux, which is the light that touches objects, the amount of light that touches objects, the lux is lower on a clear bulb, which means that the clear bulbs are probably not as bright as they really advertise as far as lumens go. The frosted bulbs are clearly superior. And same with this. Again, the lumen rating for one of the brand new bulbs in the front was 8.7, 8.6, and with the frosted bulb was like 10.3, 10.4, okay? When I had 2 frosted bulbs on there turned on, the interesting thing is you would figure that the lumen rating would be like 20, right? The lumen rating was actually around 17 or 18. um, 17 or 18 lumens was identical to that 100 watt HPS fixture. It's funny, so basically 400 watts versus 100 watt, and the lumens was identical for the two fixtures as it was for the one. But that just shows you, 20 feet up in the air or 30 feet up in the air. So the higher up you go, the less light you're going to have. So the further out it's going to be, but the less visible light you're going to have on an object below you. So to be honest, I almost thought about having my friends from the power company lowering these lights by maybe 10 feet. I don't need the light spread to be everywhere. I need it to be brighter, within 100 feet of where it's at. So anyway, so two of the frosted bulbs, the lumen rating was 17. One of the frosted bulbs, the lumen rating was 10-ish. One of the clear bulbs on here, the lumen rating was like 8.6. Two of these clear bulbs, the lumen rating is only 13.3. So 13.3 versus 17. I'm not sure why the lumens with two bulbs seems to not double. It should double in my mind, shouldn't it? Maybe it's because the fixtures are far apart, and they need to be closer in order to combine their light better. Maybe that's how that works. I'm not sure. But it seems with two bulbs, the lumen output does not double. It goes up by about 75%. Now, tomorrow, I will get those two new bulbs, the old-fashioned Sylvania bulbs. I'll put them in here, check the lumen rating again, because again, one of those bulbs is like 30 years old, and it was in the fixture, and I don't know how long it was used for. I do know for 10 years it wasn't used. One of the fixtures was not working. It was burned out, so the arc tube is clear. There's no black marks in it. There's no white marks in it. So based on that, I think that bulb was just basically put in there and never used. So, and based on the color spectrum I'm looking at on my with my eyes, it's a pretty bright blue green. It's not like that dark green that, when these bulbs get dim. So anyway, big difference. 13 CRI and 17 CRI. 8.6 CRI or 10.3, or not CRI, lux. Excuse me, I'm getting cold. So the 8.6 lux, I keep saying CRI, man. Ignore my whole video when I say CRI. I meant lux. So 8.6 lux versus 10.3 or 4 lux. And 13.3 lux versus 17 lux. So clearly, the frosted bulbs are brighter, and they are brighter by about 20%. So that's pretty significant, actually, especially for a fixture that has really poor lumens per watt. So take that into note if you actually use these lights like I do. And you actually need the light output. If you want a mercury vapor fixture, cool. But if you want to use it to light up an area, consider a frosted bulb. They're brighter. It's just plain simple. They're brighter. So just to show you I'm not lying, I will walk up here with my lux meter. Right now the lux rating is, and for some reason the light reflects off of my phone onto this thing, but this thing just will not focus. So you're seeing 5.8 right there, 5.9. I don't know why this stupid ass thing will not focus. So there's 9.3. I know when I tilt it, it kind of gets a little bit more light. 9.5. Here it's starting to go up. Let me get in the middle so I can get the light from both of them. 12.5, 12.6, 7. See, I just got to find the hot spot. 13. 13.1. So 13.2, 3, 4. There we go. See? So I'm not lying. And with the frosted bulbs, it was 17 point something. So clearly the frosted bulbs are brighter. Anyway, I'll probably leave these in. You know, I've had the frosted bulbs in there for about a year now. And you know, it's funny, those frosted bulbs are a year old. These clear bulbs are brand new. So the frosted bulbs still have a higher lux rating than the brand new clear bulbs. That just shows you they're superior. And this is the reason why you see a lot of mercury vapor fixtures that look like metal halides, because they have the frosted bulbs. So it's kind of hard to tell unless you actually physically look at the bulb. Anyway, thanks for watching my 15-20 minute video like I usually make. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know. What is your opinion? Do you like the frosted bulbs, or do you like the clear bulbs? Clearly the clear bulbs, they look better, but they're definitely not as bright. So for a fixture that's pretty much shit for efficiency, do you really want to use the clear bulbs? That's the question. So, because you're basically lowering your efficiency even more by 20% actually. So, for me, that's a tough question, because I do use these things. Clearly, you can see I got parking spots right here. My driveway's right here. My house, my fence. The main gate for the fence is right here. The water spigot for the horses is right here. So I need the most light as I can possibly get. Yeah, mercury vapors are not the best. You know, maybe I should take off the mercury vapors and put the 150 HPSs that I have over there on there. But again, orange light, so I'd rather have the blue-green than the orange. The blue-green is easier to see than the orange light. So anyway, you guys have a great night. I'm going inside because I think there's icicles hanging off my nuts right now. So have a good night.